What's up guys, Mitchell Watts with Town & Country TV, and today we are on the showroom of Town & Country Ford and TC Customs to show you this amazing vehicle. This is AutoVlog's brand new Ford F-150 Raptor, customized by TC Customs. So we just got through customizing AutoVlog's truck, and we're going to take you on a tour of it, show you everything that we've done to it. He literally should be pulling up any minute now. He has not seen any pictures of it. Now, he knows what we're doing to the truck, so nothing's like a crazy surprise here, but he has not had a chance to see it, and he's been begging for photos, and I've been refusing to send them to him. So I'm excited to give you guys a quick tour of his vehicle, but also tell you some things about the Raptor that you may or may not have known, and then also talking about all of the production woes when it comes to the F-150 Raptor as well. So the first thing I want to start off with is the F-150 Raptor has got definitely a different design from a normal F-150. You'll notice that the hood is completely different. It's much more sculpted along in these lines. But the other thing that you'll notice is that you've got a completely different hood vent that is a functional heat extractor from the Ford factory. Now, if this looks like it's different than other Raptors you've seen, that's because it is. We actually took this piece off, we sanded it, sprayed it, and repainted it to the black, the gloss black that you see here, because what we were going for was a leadfoot gray, which is the name of the color of this truck, and we wanted to kind of have a leadfoot gray and a black theme everywhere. We were trying to get rid of all of the different versions and the different variations of colors that you can have on a specific Raptor, especially when you go lead foot, because from the factory, these bigger wheel wells, the fender flares those things are painted a different color gray from the factory. So when you have a lead foot truck, you have, I'm gonna go ahead and call it carbonized gray fender flares, and then you have, it just clashed. There's too much going on. So what we did is we sanded and painted these fender flares. As you can see, coming back around to the front, I'm gonna show you this way, is you've got the grille itself. Notice how we sanded and painted it black as well. We sanded and painted the front bumper. Once again, we were going for that black and lead foot, black and lead foot, black and lead foot. You could even see down here with the skid plate is also color matching as well. So a pretty sweet little setup and a pretty good look to the vehicle overall. Now let's talk about the wheels, the tires, and the suspension. So before we talk about the wheels and the tires, let's talk about the suspension. So Raptor is known for a very high-end suspension system from the factory. So now you have a brand new Fox suspension system. It's an active or a live valve technology for the suspension. It can actually adjust what's going on while you're actually driving the vehicle, so live time. Now this actual Raptor was jumped in a massive fashion. So I'll have that linked down for you below with, oh, there's Sea Love right there. Hey, what you got, a little Milo's in your hand? So for those of you guys who are not from Alabama, Milo's is, it's a smash fest, talking about a big old cheeseburger. So there you go. Anyways, you can tell I've been the one eating all the cheeseburgers, but I'm trying to work on that. But the suspension system from the Raptor is very, very different from a normal F-150. In fact, even the entire frame is completely different. It's got a different body code on a Raptor versus a normal F-150. But this exact Raptor has been jumped. Now that he's got that out of his system, he brought it to us. We did a ready lift leveling kit on the truck. It's a rather inexpensive leveling kit, and it retains a lot of the functionality. What that does, though, is it allows for clearance of a little bit larger of a wheel and tire. For the aesthetic side, we went with a Black Rhino shredder. I might be dating myself, but if you know what movie I'm talking about, comment down below. But you can see we've got a set of Nitto Recon grapplers. This is a brand new tire from Nitto. One of the reasons we went with this tire, one, I'm a big believer in Nitto. They make some great tires. But really, there's not a whole lot of choices right now because of supply chain shortages and issues and things like that. This is one of the tires that kind of fit what we were looking for in this particular build. So that's the crazy thing about doing custom builds right now is you can pretty much do whatever you want to, but there are some limitations as far as tires and things like that. So also wheels as well. This was the last set of Black Rhino shredder wheels, and this was the last full set that we had scooped up in the country before we knew that he was going to bring the vehicle down, because we knew this is what he wanted. So we tried to secure those wheels on the early side for you guys. So let's keep moving around to the back side of the vehicle. And kind of a repetitive a little bit here, but you'll notice that the fender flares in the rear are the exact same thing. You're looking at a set of fender flares. We sanded them, repainted them. It's amazing to me how many different parts had to be sanded and repainted to make this look. It looks clean and it looks simple, but there's a lot of painting going on. You even have to repaint this lower piece down in here to make sure that it all matches the rest of the truck. And I think they did a heck of a job doing that in our collision center. Look, coming to the back side of the vehicle, the best modification is not the applique, it's the TCcustoms tag bracket. By the way, if my voice sounded a little weird when I just laughed like that, I just lost my voice not too long ago as documented in AutoVlog's video and finally got it back. So yeah, anyway, sorry if I sounded like a robot there. But you get the TCcustoms tag bracket, but what I really wanted to show you was this rear applique. What's funny about the Raptor is we just got some information from Ford that if you're wanting to place an order for like a 22, by the way, we're already all sold out for Raptors for 21 and 22 already. And I've had people say, what do you mean you're sold out for 22? It's March. Yeah, it's amazing the supply chain shortages and the supply versus demand. But if you're wanting a new Raptor built right now, that one of the biggest commodities holding back Raptor builds is this actual applique. And so if you have a Raptor on order with your current dealer or with us, I highly, highly suggest that you go in, take the applique off. Otherwise, the truck is probably not going to get scheduled for production. So hopefully if one of you guys gets a benefit out of this, you know, then we did our job. So make sure to smash that like button if you don't mind. Coming around to this side, it's a little bit more of the same, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time there. But what I do want to show you is on the inside. Before we jump into like the details and the cool things about the interior of the F-150 Raptor, I want to point out that door jamb right there. You'll notice there's a couple of stickers that we've added to the vehicle, and what are those exactly? Well, those are legal, what I call placards, basically stickers that go in the door jamb to make sure that you're aware of everything that's going on. So one of the things that we like to do on our builds, if it is not a readily removable part, meaning like a lift kit or something like that, we always go and take the vehicle and weigh it. So that way you've got an updated GCWR or GVWO, gross vehicle weight rating. Because as you add a heavier wheel and a heavier tire and a heavier suspension, that is going to take out of the potential payload that you can put in the vehicle. So we recertify that for everybody. But what's even more important than that is all of the driver assist technology. So this is a 2021 Raptor, and so it's got the suite of all of the different technology. And one of those things can be things as simple as adaptive cruise control. What you may not realize is that when you do a leveling kit on an F-150, a 2021, you need to recalibrate all of the sensors, especially the cameras up here in the windshield. Why on earth would you care to do that? Well, because the camera that is located in this windshield does a couple of different things. One, it actually aids and assists with the collision mitigation system. It actually goes and looks for pedestrians that might be crossing your path on a road when you're going under a certain mile per hour. And if whoever's doing the leveling kit or the lift kit to your truck, they don't recalibrate those, what's going to happen is that camera is going to be looking too high and can very easily and potentially cause you to actually get in an accident, whether the vehicle doesn't see a lower vehicle in front of you or maybe it doesn't see that pedestrian crossing the path. You have to recalibrate all of the sensors, and that's something we do on every one of our vehicles, whether it's a lift kit, a leveling kit, whatever it is, we recalibrate that. And I understand it's not feasible for everybody to come to our dealership or our TCcustoms to get the work done. But if you're going to have your local person do it, you need to make sure that they're recalibrating all of the safety sensors in the vehicle. And that actually means you have to take it to a Ford dealer that knows what they're doing to do that, because not everybody has access to the system, which I believe is called FDRS. It used to be called the IDS. You'd plug it up into the system, and well, the new system is called FDRS, and you have to recalibrate everything based on the new wheels and the new tires to make sure that you're not losing any safety functionality. Now, let's take a look at some of the cool features on the Raptor. So one of the things about our videos, we like to, anybody can just show you stuff like the interior work surface. Like That's probably been covered in every F-150 review since 2021 models even came out. So I'm not going to really spend a whole lot of time on that, but what I do want to focus in on is the stuff you maybe haven't seen. For instance, like this one is equipped with all of the driver assist technologies. You've got the adaptive cruise control, and you know, one thing that is interesting to note, as Josh the cameraman was just reminding me, that the F-150 2021 model has the ability to go with the Ford Copilot Assist 2.0 active prep package. They should really work on their naming. But it is a very cool technology. That basically is the prep package allowing you to have Blue Cruise, hands and feet free driving while you're driving on certain sections of divided road. Well, Ford put out a bulletin that for some reason, I'm guessing that it has to do with the ride height of the vehicle, that they canceled Blue Cruise on all 2021 Raptors, and then on all 2022 Raptors, you can't even get Blue Cruise. So it's very interesting. I just don't want you thinking that, hey, I'm going to order my new 2022 Raptor and it's going to come with Blue Cruise. The reason you might want that is because that feature is dadgum cool. That is available on Lariat and above trim levels now, excluding the Raptor. But as I come in here, take a look at a couple of different things. You can see this massive 12-inch touchscreen. You've got a lot of different functionality. You've got dual climate control, massive Raptor performance when you first pull up. But once again, I want to focus in on some of the things that most people don't know about, and it looks like AutoVlog hasn't even utilized this, is that there is a favorite button in here. So I noticed this in another truck, another customer's truck. You can come in here, tap the favorite, and have a quick link for something that you want to use pretty frequently. So let's say that you use Pro Power on board all the time or zone lighting. Well, you can come in here, you tap that zone lighting, and now that is your new favorites button. So no matter what, you've got quick and easy access to your favorite icon very, very simply. How cool is that? So since we are in AutoVlog's truck, if you don't watch his channel, you really need to. He's a great dude. Oh, and by the way, look who I think he just pulled up. How stinking cool is that? I know it's hard to transition from that camera. Let's see if that's him popping out of the driver's seat. Oh, there he is. There he is. He's shaking it off. All right, but anyways, real quick, before he gets back in here, let's look at the fuel economy on what he's getting on that truck. 13.2 miles per gallon. How about that EcoBoost, baby? Hey, if you don't drive it like you stole it, did you really even drive it? All right, let's go check out AutoVlog and let him know. What's up, dude?
What's up, man?
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Well, congratulations, man.
Yeah,
you ready to go check out your new truck?
I can't wait.
Okay, let's do this thing.
It looks like a brand new truck.
It is. If you saw the number of panels we had to paint, you would understand.
I didn't know that you guys were going to do the skid plate too, man. I'm so happy about that.
Yep, the skid plate, I mean, it really tied in everything together, in my opinion. I think he likes it.
No, it's the perfect contrast in my opinion.
Because you see some people that they get so crazy with the color matching that everything's color matched, and then you can't really tell what the body lines of the vehicle look like. I think it's the perfect amount to accentuate everything.
And my wife is going to flip out.
That is assuming that you actually let her continue to drive it, because I have a feeling you might try and confiscate this truck.
I will more often, that's for sure. But she's going to love this.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
This is like, she doesn't like, she's been like complaining the whole time I've been going, like, I'm sick of driving your big, loud, lifted truck. She wants her Raptor back.
That you say that. That means a lot to me. Thank you very, very much.
It looks amazing.
Oh, I know it does. I know it does. Well, I think that pretty much sums it up. Mike loves his truck, and we love you guys for watching this video. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already done so, make sure you subscribe to Mike's YouTube channel. He's going to be doing a lot more fun videos with this truck, and I cannot wait for you to see how this thing continues to evolve. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to his channel and our channel as well, and leave some comments down below if you have any questions. If not, we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.